Hey, you excited?
Yes,
And why's that?
because it's Comic-Con.
She's right.
Also, I get to see my friends like Eric, Fern, and
Basically, just everyone we ever moved to cons is back again.
oh, I get to see Phoebe and Leo again.
This one is overly excited today. Although she usually is overly excited.
I'm always excited.
Yeah. I'm just used to it at this point.
Oh my god, my eyes dripping. What's my makeup like? Alright.
Very good. That is the line to get in at the moment.
We're in.
Yeah, I was just saying, that is the line to get in at the moment.
Oh, there she is.
And there's your sister.
Alright, hold on.
Okay, we're still waiting on some people.
Back.
Where are they?
They're coming through.
Yeah, I see
Oh
you
yeah,
through.
no, see that one of those helper out was there.
Yeah.
She was at CupoCon.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, she was really nice.
Sorry, I had to. So beautiful. Where are we going? They're set there by Wetherspoons, so I think in that direction. I think it's in that direction. There they are. There's Drew. Okay. Hello.
We're gonna go and find Leo.
Yes, we have to meet people that you know and I don't.
Well, no, because you anybody.
Yes, because you speak to them on Instagram, I don't. We can go back through this way to get there.
Can we go through there to get?
Where's your response? That's fine, keep going.
Education, big bang, sewing and craft.
I had a cold recently and coughed too much. My throat hurts. I'm no longer got a cold, but I apologise for my voice breaking from time to time. So, MCM Birmingham Comic Con, are you ready for our first cosplay masquerade? Over the few flakes of snow, so there are going to be a few people missing. Hopefully we can deal with that on the fly, but there are people panicking because they don't trust the trains. Anyone here travelling by train?
Yeah.
You see, that brave souls that you are. Okay, so on that exact note, OTech Desk, our initial kiddie is not here, so there's no number 1, which is probably good because I don't think they gave any music. So we're going to go straight into a family group that people that have been here before might recognise. So this is Family Cosplay UK. Their mum, dad and the kids are here as a whole group from the Ancient Mage's Bride. problem with the music there, so my apologies. Very sorry about that. You're a big Alice fan though, aren't you? It's not just this. Is Stereo Alice is your favourite version of the character? Well, thank you very much, and thank you for continuing on stage to try to work out what happened with the music there. No number 5 OTEC team has stage nerves, I believe. But number 6 is definitely keen. They picked as their cosplay nickname the Joker, so it's no surprise that they're cosplaying as the Joker from Suicide Squad. Just for someone finding out what's wrong with the music, that was the Joker there as the Joker from Suicide Squad. Okay, so do we think it's been corrupted in the file transfer? Botheration. Modern technology. Do you want to take that and see? And okay, so obviously, if we've got lots of music failures, we might need a short intermission. Okay, yeah, okay. 1 moment.
While we take a quick 5-second break there, let's have a quick chat with our judges this weekend, and let's find out what they look for in a costume then. So what criteria do you have, my loves? Got Kyoko cosplay here first.
First of all, hello everyone! Can I hear a big roar from you guys? Oh, come on, we can do better than that. Come on! Oh, we have some enthusiastic folks at the back. Fabulous. But yes, so the masquerade competition here today is we've had lots of people signing up online previous to the event and sign-ups on the day as well, so it is free to anyone to enter. We have best craftsmanship, so a lot of these cosplayers make their own costumes. And then we have best performance as well, so they take the time to rehearse and practice to put on entertainment for you guys. So what we look for is that we have a very strict judging system, that anyone can enter though. It is for amateurs and everyone alike. I don't want to give too much away, but yes, we look at the craftsmanship, and then for performance we look at the presence on stage, we look at how they use the stage as well. Crafting, we look at sewing, we look at foam, we look at leather, we look at 3D printing, we look at doing resin, we look at doing fiberglass. There's a lot that can happen. But yeah, it's what we've been doing all day.
Yes, no, yes, no, actually, she's having fun. And for both of you then, what do you think, why do you think cosplay has become so inclusive now over the last few years? More and more people are taking part, it's growing every time we come here. Why do you think that is?
Well, definitely there's a lot more people researching new materials. There's a lot of help online as well, on Facebook. In the last few years there's a lot of communities growing, and that makes information more available to cosplayers. And a lot of people are very, very helpful. They just start learning and come to their first competition. We have a lot of entry-level cosplayers as well that come to be judged. They ask for feedback, and they just want to get better and do their favorite cosplay, just become their favorite character, and we always try to help them do that. But I think in the last few years it's been shown how inclusive this community is, just because we have a lot of very different people that want to do a lot of very different characters and things, and we managed to give them a safe place to do that.
Certainly do welcome everybody. I think that's a well put phrase here by Kyoko as well. And for you then, you guys have been cosplaying for some time now. What kind of drew you to it? What kind of made you think, oh, I'm going to do this?
I think I'm going to fall in the typical story here, but you go to your very first convention for the first time, dressed in your normal clothes, but then you see all these wondrous cosplayers around you. You see Deadpool, you see Harley Quinn, you see some random character you've never seen before in your life, and you want to join in. And it's for everybody, and I did. I joined in and have not stopped.
Well, I had terrible self-esteem issues, basically. So I started with cosplays that could help me escape from that. It was definitely a form of escapism for me, because I studied something very different. I studied biology, for example. So, yeah. That's very different, has nothing to do with arts, and I always love to make things myself. And obviously it's coupled, so I really wanted to make something, I wanted to create. And cosplay helped me with that, and ended up helping me with just being more outgoing, both in conventions and in life, and it's helped me quite a lot.
So if there's someone out there right now that's sitting amongst the audience thinking, hell, I could make a costume like that, I really want to do that. What kind of advice would you give them, especially as well to getting up on stage? Because getting up on stage, it can be very kind of scary. I mean, you guys have done it numerous times now, and I understand you're going to be representing the UK this year, as part of the Euro cosplay. So kind of, was that last year? That was last year, but you represented the UK. You're doing ECG this year, so you're doing so many great things on the stage as well. So what kind of things do you do to get over the nerves, for both of you?
To be honest, other than practicing absolutely everything, I rely on my friends for support. They look after me so much, and they're just like my pillars. I've cried on them so many times, but they do push me on stage when I need it, physically.
I never get over it. I don't know, I've never been able to just surpass that fear of the stage, of going in and something going wrong, and I don't know, falling off, killing the judges. That's always a bit of an issue. But I think a lot of people find that when they get on stage, everything else disappears, and I really like that feeling, because it's just you, what you've rehearsed, you've worked really hard for it, and you end up just being able to perform to the best of your ability, and I think that's the most important.
Would you say that in essence, for that moment in time, again, you embody the character and take on their kind of persona a bit more during that period of time? Yeah, definitely. Right then, I think we're fixed now, Mr. Gertrude, I'll give you right back.
Damn you, Bill Gates! Even if you haven't had anything to do with Microsoft Windows for a long, long time, I can't think of any other Microsoft person. Right, would our juniors like to come back on stage this time to their music? I think that's only fair, don't you think?
Yeah.
You didn't deserve to have no music just due to a computer failure. So I'm going to trust that the tech team have flown like the wind. I would like, therefore, to welcome back to the stage young cosplay as Hysteria Alice. real smile on the face there. I'd just like to say extra kudos because when you went up on stage without music, you clearly knew your choreography even without the music. So extra kudos for you there. Is our Joker still here? I've got a suspicion that he snuck off to do some extra shopping. I can't see it. I've got this bright light straight in my eyes. You're all a black shape to me, except for your hair ornament. That is all I can see. If the Joker is here, come on over if you want to go back up on stage. Oh, you're right there. I can't see anything. So, this was our number 6 OTEC team, the Joker from Suicide Squad.
I'm a slave to your game. I wanna chain you up. I wanna tie you down. I'm just a sucker for pain. I'm a sucker for pain. I got the squad tatted on me from my neck to my ankles. Pressure for the man, got the sun in my back.
Thank you very much for coming back up on stage. And another big round of applause for all our young cosplayers who have taken to the stage, especially those who come back. We do actually have a few more, but OTEC team number 6 and 7 and 8 are not amongst them. But we do have number 9. This is... This is... I've got your cosplay nickname as Akira Ackerman, is that right? And they are here as the very popular Diva from Overwatch. Very quick there. Her neck isn't about to detonate at the back of the room, is it? So yeah, 1 or 2 Overwatch fans have come here this weekend. They're obviously all still out there where the voice actors are. But I'm going to really need one of my cosplay helpers to tell me who is and isn't here, because this bright light means you're all just a black mob, and I don't know if the next person's actually there or not. They are fantastic. Thank you, Matt. So this will be Jack. They're here as Edward Elric from the ever-popular Full Metal Alchemist. Jack there with his mechanical arm as Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. Performance time again now. This is Goatnix. They are here cosplaying as Haru from the popular video game Persona 5. goes to its hair as Phantom Fig Harrow from Persona 5. Slight adjustment, OTEC team, because we'll be going with entry number 25 next. I'll just give you a moment. We try to be flexible to the needs of our cosplayers, such as trains and the like. So this is Persephone. As to what they're cosplaying, well, she's coming from the kingdom of Novoselic, the ultimate princess, Sonia Nevermind. Persephone there, not only performing for you live, but this is her first convention as well. One of us. One of us. So that was Persephone was cosplaying as Sonia from Danganronpa, popular set of video games, some of which have been made into an anime, and it seems to be a bit of a stealth hit because I see a big increase in Danganronpa cosplayers at our shows, even though the game anime isn't terribly new, so it's obviously gained quite the cult following. Back to our regular schedule, OTEC